Welcome to Kickstarter Radio 1 and 2.4, and today we're so excited to show you Judgement Eternal Champions. Oh, this is a 2.0 version of a fantastic game we've been looking to get here at the station, and so happy it's on Kickstarter. So let Lipstickpaddy tell you all about this game we're so pumped to play. Lipstickpaddy, please take it away. Alright peeps, it's my honour to bring you Judgement Eternal Champions. Now this is 2.0 version of Judgement, a 2017 game that I have been wanting to get, but unfortunately I had to wait until now, but hey, no problem there. Now, this is not a skirmish game, it's actually better to be calling it a competitive tabletop game. It says for 2 players, but they have a 2 versus 2, they have a 3 versus 3, and there may be a 5 versus 5, which what actual MOBAs are. MOBA is a genre on video games. It means mobile online battle arena, like Dota 2, Dawn of the Ancients from Valve, and also the hugely popular one that I can't remember, League of Legends. There we go. All right. Now, it's been inspired by those. You do have a set of heroes. The weight is 4.5 on BGG, I've been told. And so there is complexity with them as they level. There's also neutral monsters on the map that you can take out. And you can also not just upgrade your characters, but you can get gear and artifacts that make them stronger too. Every time you defeat a hero, you do damage to the, I'm going to call it the tower, or you can actually get your hero to the tower and do damage that way. So that's how you win the game, is basically doing enough damage. Nice videos. This is professionally done. It says Creature Caster. This is their first Kickstarter. Well, they are a seasoned company doing like resin models, and they've basically taken this game. They're working with Gunmeister Games really to do a 2.0 version. If there's something I have to say, it's that the first game was 54mm minis. This is going down to 32mm minis, and if you own Judgement, let us know if the mini quality looks like it's got better, even though it's got smaller. All right. Now, it does say that this is a balanced game because it is competitive, and it's going to continue to grow and expand over time. It's going to be like a collectible miniature competitive game. The Judgement 1.0 had 40 heroes, and this is wanting to add more than that. Now, coming out the gate, you get 6 heroes, and they've already unlocked some heroes in the stretch goals. There's a plan to give you 6 here and 5 in the unlock. So you will have 11 heroes. That means it's possible to do 5 versus 5 if that game mode comes out. There's also been suggestions of a solo mode where, and the team seem like it could be a good idea to do that too. So potential solo mode. Now, if you're on the fence about this game, whether you want that solo mode in it, you can $1 pledge, and I wouldn't blame you because it's very expensive and will go down. Although, if you want the, if you want what you're looking at here in the stretch goals, so you're getting 11 heroes, then everything else is 2D. There's some 3D things here which got unlocked, so that did upgrade for free, and also you're getting this playmat here. Now, it is expected to come to retail, and you're getting it $20 less than the expected retail, and you are also getting the playmat. That will not be in the retail pledge, and you were not going to get the Kickstarter stretch goals, so the 3D components that have unlocked, and the 3 unlocked minis and the other 2 that are set to be unlocked. So the retail will have these 6 in and this monster, and you will have, so yeah, it's much better to come in on the Kickstarter. All right. This is one of the heroes, Isabella. The minis look fantastic and the bases look very, very cool. The minis, there is an option to get not PVC, which is the cheaper option, but to get actual resin kits for each of these. And resin means it's coming off spruces. You're going to have to deconstruct the spruce and then construct the mini from it. So you it's, you know, it's like Warhammer kind of gaming where you get all your figures on spruces. The thing is here though, the spruce is actually going to come with different options for to change the way they look and maybe change the weapon and things like that. So you can customize them a lot better with that version. And I much prefer resin than PVC because the detail is as close to the original sculpt in 3D. And creature casters specialize in these, and the pictures you're looking at here are obviously some fantastic resin kits that have then been spray painted, because this is like spray paint. When they spray the colors on, they mix much better than you could get with paint. I'm guessing they're spray painted. Anyway, talks about 2 versus 2 up at the top. Now we're on 3 versus 3. These minis look spray painted awesome. They almost want me to go into spray painting, and I might get a spray painting kit come December. Look at this elf priestess sign here. That looks phenomenal. And look at the bases. They all look fantastic. The dwarf looks great. I love his mohawk. And I love the orc. Rogue here looks phenomenal. And the human necromancer here, he's also going to be able to have like a minion that he can rise up and up a skeleton. So like I said, they're all super unique with their class sets. We've got a Minotaur Shaman with a double M. This is something like from World of Warcraft inspired as well. The Etin Mystic. Etin meaning 2-headed monster with a pot belly in this case. Mystic, what's he got in his bag? Someone's head probably. Looking cool. We've got Isabel then, the human paladin that was unlocked. We've got the elf ranger that was unlocked. Looking like a bad ass here with a giant bow. And a Minotaur warrior with a gun. Interesting weapon of choice. So these are the 3 unlocked. There's 2 more to come out. That will give you 11 in your starter set. Lovely jubbly. Now, there is a collector's set. This is for resin heroes. Remember, you're going to have to construct these. They're all on spruces. Be prepared for that. It says resin starter sets are limited due to the artisan hand-poured process. They are limited pledges, and yeah, if you're on your $1 pledge and you're waiting to see this, what I would do is jump on one of these limited pledges, because in the updates coming in on the campaign, they're going to show PVC versus resin. They're going to show the difference. Expect that in the updates to come. All right. Where are we at? Right, so what in both sets then, you're going to get 6 hero monsters and a model monster. All the cards and everything that you expect to come with those heroes. Remember, these heroes can level up, and you're getting the 5 stretched ones that are Kickstarter exclusive, not coming to retail, but might come in a retail box, Kickstarter edition box or something. You're getting the 3 versus 3 neoprene mat. This is interesting, they're saying 3 versus 3, because if a 5 versus 5 mode comes out, they might have to bring out a bigger mat. Just have to watch that. The 5 versus 5 mat, though, I wouldn't be surprised if that doesn't come out until the next Kickstarter, because if they're hoping to match 40 heroes, then they're going to have to come out with another Kickstarter, which is planned for this time next year. They also have some sets of monsters and a way of using those monsters as heroes as well down below, which is adding more heroes. Anyway, lots of 2D tokens because you're going to be casting spells. There's going to be things happening on certain characters that do certain things to them, and it's all this kind of things. Now, the 3D thing's been unlocked. These are ability tokens and some skeletal models. The necromancer guy is going to be creating these. The 2D terrain, you'll see it in the video up at the top, is all in 3D, and it looks, table present looks fantastic. This is an add-on to go 3D. The effigy pieces, these are like the gates or the towers you've got to destroy. You actually take energy off them when you kill a hero, so there's that. 2 sets of artifact cards. I don't know why they've not given a number of cards here, but this is the items you can acquire during the match for your heroes. And you're going to get sets of dice, and there's some special dice which we can look at as we go down. The rulebooks are still getting the graphical overhaul at the minute, and they're not willing to show it yet. This may still come out during the updates, but there is a developer video down below, and you can ask questions on that YouTube video, or obviously in the comments if you wish. All right. Now, PVC models, this is what we're used to in board gaming, and it's pre-assembled, instantly playable. Very durable, especially if you're traveling from battlefield to battlefield, it says. And there's some small changes to the pose. You know, so that they're near the original sculpt, they're as near as possible. Now it says resin models. These are the best minis you can get. However, you need to be knowing this going in that you've got to create them. It says for hobbyists, tabletop gamers, collectors, your resin kits. When you make a resin model, you're not going to put it in the box. You're going to put it on a shelf because they look amazing. And you can start collecting them because, you know, it says for collectors. Collectors will get these. So anyway, why go resin? Crisp detail, exact representation of the original sculpt. Okay, they are slightly more fragile than PVC, but more durable than other resins. Okay. Now they are going to come as a resin model kit, which means you can give your heroes different weapons and or pose, so you can have a little bit of flexibility where their arms are pointing and legs are and stuff like that. So they'll probably be coming like the torso, legs, head, stuff like that. Like you might be able to change the helmet of the head or have the, you know, you can really customize it. Now she's coming in a lovely coffin box which says put me on the top of your shelf because your Kallax shelf won't fit me. Not to worries about that. Now the neoprene mat, the 3x3 is like 60 by 60. That does suggest there's going to be a 5x5. It could be a 90 by 90 or a meter by a meter. That'd be nice. 36 by 36. Bring it, bring it, bring it. Now if you want resin though, you've got to slap a big pledge on here. But you will be getting 11 plus the, well, is the monster going to, yeah, the monster's going to come, the little dog thing, that's going to come as a resin I think as well. So resin are usually like $10, I want to say, or $20 if I think about Madara, $20 a resin kit at this size. So it's still not a bad deal actually, even because they are expensive. They are artisan made. The hand poured plastic into, like, you know, it's an expensive process. All right, now the pledges go a little bit crazy now. The terrain pack, this is to make the game pop on the table. Oh my god, it looks so good. They are coming PVC, and why wouldn't you? You don't need resin kits for these, for goodness sake. The token packs also in here. You get more about this down below as the add-ons. You can put these in. There's this absolute crazy pledge called New Gods. And this sounds fantastic because you're getting, in each of these boxes, you're getting 3 heroes. We're getting 2 demon boxes. These are the monsters, the neutral monsters on the map. And there is also an unlock, I think it is, where you can actually play these demons themselves. So if you get this pack, you're getting the 11 expected on the base. There's 12 here. That puts you at... We'll do the math when we go down and look at the demons. Anyway, the map goes in all of the pledges. Now, the heroes do have cards, attribute cards, they have ability cards, leveling cards, health cards, simplified cards for the game walkthrough. It does have like a gateway early bird kind of to step you into it. Because it is competitive, it will get hard as the rules get harder. So nice that they've got this simplified mode in. Now the effigy cards here, you can see these are for the actual gates, and the effigy, what it means is these are the gates of like the god, and the god, you're the hero that the god is hiring, I guess, to fight with them. You know, you pick your hero and you pick your effigy. These artifacts, it says 35 plus. These are like the things that you get. So when you destroy monsters, or heroes, you get fate from them, and you can use that fate then to buy in the shop, I guess. Usually there's a location to get it. Anyway. Monsters and minions. The gloom here. I don't know if they're showing the skeleton here. That's the guy. That's the necromancer's familiar. The gloom monster here, he's going to be just a neutral one on the map. But having one monster on the map's kind of... I don't know. Is it going to be more monsters? If you're just going for the base, there might be some... We don't fully know what stretch goal plans out. We've got like an initial plan, but we'll see how that goes. Now the 2D tokens, these are based on afflictions that may happen. So you might be poisoned, burned, knocked down, frozen, invisible, pinned down, spawning, cursing, stunning, and a shadow orb. Okay. The 3D tokens are actually kind of fun with how they've got these. Look at the 2D effigies and the 2D terrain. I mean, it's supposed to be impassable, trees, rivers, walls, and it just looks drab as a terrain. You've really got to go for the 3D kit. And really, if this is going to be a collectible game going through, you've really got to double down on the pledges, haven't you? Now, combat dice and the D6 here. We'll talk about dice when we go down because it's an add-on as well. Rulebooks, though, you can see here beautiful art in these books illustrating how things work. And this one is the first play walkthrough. So this is like the beginner, how to get to grips with it. And then you can go into more advanced mechanics as it shows here. And these books, as you can see, like heavily laden with photos here to help you out with the game. Now it says there's going to be an app, look up hero abilities, calculate new strategies, keep rules at your fingertips. How about some music? Because, you know, battle music would be absolutely phenomenal. I mean, we haven't got a stretch goal yet. There's like a stretch goal plan down below. If not, you can get like music from Dota 2 and League of Legends. That'll go well with the game. All right. Now, so how does the game play? You've got to overwhelm your opponent's effigy. You do this by collecting souls of your opponent's heroes. Each soul weakens the effigy, brings you closer to ruling the effigy network. Or you just take your mini up to the effigy and bang it. Now, there is some videos to check out how to play, and I've been certainly watching my fair few of competitive PvP matches in Arena the Contest, and can't wait to play that skirmish game And to also play this game with the neutral monsters in the mix and the terrain on that map look fantastic. It really does look good. And I like the fact that they've gone 32 mil actually, because it means you can use them in other games, especially the terrain and these heroes. Right, so these are the ones that have been unlocked. Isabel. We mentioned these. There should be 2 more coming out. Special edition cards. These are looking cool. This has been unlocked. This is going to be some foil hero class icons. I love foil cards. And this is going to be another reason to get the Kickstarter exclusive. Now, an add-on has been unlocked. 6 versions of dice. It's going to cost $60 to get these, but oh my god, they look good. Now, you can add these onto your pledge, but to be frank, the pledges are quite high, and I'm going to add this on in the pledge manager. That's probably the ideal place to do it, but imagine here, you go in for this effigy, here are your dice to go along with it. Absolutely phenomenal. It's got question mark, more ways to play. 5 versus 5 and solo. We don't know, but it says an add-on made available here. This could be the 5 versus 5 playmat. We don't know. Get back in it. We want to see what this is. That's the mystery. Now, this is fantastic. Health tracking clips. These attach to the side of the heroes here, and I love that the clips have their own design. Oh! The 6 gods, so why not have 6 special edition clips? It only shows 3 here. I hope this is 6. This just shows you the incredible detail that they're putting into this game. Version 2 is looking epic. Oh, look, we're talking about another monster. Infernal, look at this guy. I don't know if this guy's going to be 32. Can these monsters not be made bigger? But potentially these monsters might need 2 heroes, maybe 3 to take down. They're super meaty. Now, there's 6 gods, and in this stretch goal, it's for 2 PVC effigies here. Right? So you get rid of your 2D terrain for the effigy, and you get these beautiful gates or towers. There is some questions about this, because if you go for the other sets with the other gods in, do they come with these effigy gates like 3D? And the answer is yes, they do, from the comments. I don't know if they've got like some secret ones between 500 and 800k, because that's a little bit of a stretch. But having said that, when it goes to 800k, they are going into social, and they're looking at trying to get rankings and tournaments set up with prizes and, well, MOBAs on the video game industry. They have big tournaments, League of Legends and Dota, the International, for example. It's called like $10-20 million prizes. Well, with board gaming expected at 10,000. That'll be in Las Vegas, pending COVID restrictions and stuff. 2023. God hope 2023 we get back to normal. Yes, expect it to grow is what they're saying. It is ever evolving. They're going to be putting patches out, it says, every 6 months. And yes, it says 6 months after you get this version, expect a 2.1 patch. It might change the heroes, the monsters, artifacts, core rules, and gods and stuff like that. But I mean, it is competitive. They've got to be tweaking stuff if necessary. Events and tournaments. Now it says Judgement maps will be updated at the start of each tournament season. Now in the rulebook there's different setups for the maps where you'll be changing the terrain and monsters, so you can have lots of replayability. So in a tournament they may specifically say you need to do this setup. So whatever the tournament's doing, you can actually recreate that on your table at home, which is great. For example, when Dota 2 does the international, they often have a new map that you can play with Dota, I think. Vague recollection of Dota. I have played it years gone by, but... So the plan is, in 2022, the second Kickstarter, next year they're hoping to full out the playable heroes and demons and have over 40. So it will eclipse that of 1.0. All right. Now, here are the extras. Now, this one might confuse you. It's Isabel at 54 mil. That's if you're going for version 1. She will jump into version 1 at this size. She is not meant to go with version 2 because she's bigger than everything else. This is specifically for either to fit in with your 1.0 or you're a collector and you just want Isabel really big. There's also Cyan here really big, and again it's for the collector or to fit into your version 1.0. You're already getting these anyhow at 32 resin or 32 PBC, whatever your pledge is. Now we're sitting on the big pledge, which is like the €500, which is $670. And it comes with everything apart from the dice. We'll talk about that in a minute. So, okay. Now this is what they're calling the Gruel Champions. The Gruel is a god, and you are going to get in the pack, I believe, the Effigy. I know it doesn't say this here, but people have been asking about that in the comments. No, it's the Effigy pack comes with them. You need to get the Effigy pack. There you go. That's cleaned it up. All right. Bastion, Thrommel, Istera. If you look at the classes, not the names, we've got a monster, Minotaur Druid. So what does she change into? Maybe a Minotaur Gladiator. Looks like World of Warcraft, a bit fun. The Minotaur Necromancer. I like they've got a female Minotaur here. That looks badass. Bastion's still in production, but a lower keeper. That should be some kind of spellcaster. We've got the Dwarf Warrior, which is kind of run-of-the-mill. Elf Fire Mage looking sweet. An Undead Death Knight, again this is World of Warcraft inspired. An Elf Monk, this is inspired from D&D, fabulous stuff. An Undead Lich, fabulous, look at that mini. And my favourite, the Brulin Champions, we've got the Dwarf Pyromaniac on his one-man tank, look at that mini, fantastic. The Orc Witch Doctor looks fabulous too. More World of Warcraft looking. And the Orc Warrior here, Zahronia. She looks like the Orc, a female edition of the Battle for Azeroth front cover art. What's interesting is they're coming here at $45 a pack or $66 in resin. And you can like choose which packs you want. People have been saying, oh, I like 2, but I don't like the 3rd. Well, they're not going to be doing them in single boxes because it's just too much packaging and all that raz. So now, Demon Invasion pack. These are for neutral monsters. They are going to be stretch gold, so you can use them. So that's going to be great. These are all coming in resin too. Demon Invasion 2. These are looking like, I mean, if you look at these ones here and compare them with these, I love Invasion Pack 2. If I was adding one, I get this one. It's just so great. You've got like the woman on a big snake, top left. You've got the woman on the bottom right with a big sigh of smoke coming around her. The mysterious tree thingy on the right, and the bottom left, some kind of butterfly bell-wielding hammer something. Up here you've got like a satyr with like some kind of big gun, double-axed devil thing, an orc with a giant shield, hammer, and some kind of undead, I don't know, one sword? I don't know. They all look cool anyway. The Demon Accessory Pack. What is this? 45 character cards? It's kind of a funny one, the Demon Accessory Pack. When you go on the full pledge, it asks, do you want this? It asks, do you want this? However, it says, do you have caster demons? Here is everything you need to play them in Judgement. That's Judgement 1.0 though, isn't it? That's Judgement 1.0, because this is not Judgement we're talking about here. But this is Judgement Eternal Champion, so I think Demon Accessory Pack is for 1.0, and they should say this here. Because Mazuli here, the Soul Gazer, you've not got that, have you? There's no Mazuli. We don't actually get the names of them here, so... Oh, we do. Mazuli's in Demon Invasion too, so this is like confusing. Demon Accessory Pack. It's not in the New Gods Pledge. Maybe it should be, so this is an add-on you need to put in. I'll find out all this information when I do my final comments video, when I go through all the updates and all that stuff. But I'm already on the project. I'm super excited for it. These are the tokens that was unlocked as an add-on. Token pack. Yeah, for your token pack is in the big pledge. I'm just looking at this. These are the effigy pack. They give you the 4 gods ones, so if you get these, you'll have 6 gods, so 6 different things, gods to play with. That mixes it up. They each have their own like cards and abilities with them and stuff like that. Terrain pack, this is looking phenomenal. You get a better view of these in the video right at the top, showing you what it looks like on the table. For each dice though, they come with the, looks fantastic. This is going to be $60 in. I think the only thing these dice should do is maybe go translucent. I don't know though. I like the Krognar colour, this red wine colour, the mustard yellow, not that battleship grey, not that hot on. The other colours look okay though, but it tells you there's a bit of lower, but you know, you just want to get in there and play, right? Got some videos here to watch anyway, and some unboxing. You can check out the minis and all that good stuff. Yeah, so Gunmeister Games that did 1.0, they are Australian duo that did that. Now, Creature Caster, a Canadian miniature company, specialises in resin kits. So they've come together to do this amazing 2.0. Now, shipping is not too bad. If you go all in, or you go for the normal one, for United States, it's maximum 35. You get a flat rate across it all for Canada, interestingly. Same with United Kingdom. Be careful with VAT. It does mention VAT. That those places aren't going to have VAT on them. Anyway. Now, Pledge Manager is going to go live in June, and production begins late November, latest, it says. You know, they should really kind of say when the Pledge Manager is going to close, but it could be as early as August, I believe. That needs to be more clear, especially when you know, you've gone for resin kits, but you want to add stuff in like the dice and that monster pack, so you can play with the monsters as heroes. Alright, let's go to the FAQ. Will the game feature 3v3 hero solo or co-op play. We don't have official rules for co-op play, but playing with teams of 3 is a lot of fun already. Co-op play means like 3 versus AI. Official rules will be added as a PDF supplement in the future. They've not mentioned solo here. I think that may get announced. Again, $1 pledge. If it doesn't, they are certainly interested in having it. Can you play the game with Judgement V1 models? Yes, you can. You can mix them all up if you wish. What future support? Quarterly patches, new model releases. Heroes that aren't on the Kickstarter are in the process of being resculpted, released at a later date for individual sale. There is a 2022 Kickstarter planned. Will models be available for individual purchase? Yes, except the Kickstarter exclusive sculpts. So that's like the 54mm stuff, that's like add-on. Is it coming to retail? Yes, it is. I explained that. It's $20 cheaper. You get the mat and you get the add-ons stretch goals, which is 5 new heroes. That's going to be different. Hero cards are this. We still don't know the full card number, so hold off for that. And how do you get the 3 versus 3 mat? It's already in your box. Alright peeps, that's been Judgement Eternal Champions, looking absolutely fantastic. The 2.0 version's looking great with 3D terrain. We've got beautiful minis that you can get in resin kits. If that all sells out though, I expect they'll might do a wave 2 for them if there's demand. Who knows? I'd like to see an add-on for sleeves though. That would be really a cherry on the cake, because they seem to have everything else that you could want. And the 45 artifact cards, that'd be nice if they can stretch that out, especially if new hero classes come and they can potentially want different artifacts that other ones want. But they're coming back next year with more Kickstarters, so hopefully we'll see more cards then and also super cool stuff. So look out for that in 2022. But anyway, this is a very, very cool Kickstarter, and I hope you get on it. It's looking really cool. So yeah, and I'll be back for my final thoughts, tell you all about the updates and everything that gets unlocked and any special things like that. So thank you so much for watching. Please leave your comments down below what you think of this. Have you played 1.0? Tell me about the minis, please, specifically. Tell me what you think of this 2.0 version. Are you a 1.0 version person who's coming for the 54-inch minis? They're expensive, aren't they? What do you think of them? $50 for them each. Ouch. They are very expensive. Well, with that, please leave a thumbs up or thumbs down if you don't like the video. Whatever the case, leave your comments down below. I've been your host, Lipstickpaddy. You've been listening to Kickstarter Radio 102.4. You take care, stay safe, and bye-bye for now.